Saturday guys, welcome to episode 4 of Combat Patrol. So we're going to have a little look in to see what you get. In this issue there's no actually any figures, there is the paints. So we're going to end up with Burgundy, Wraithbone and Macragge Blue, and you get a little starter brush. Everything you need to base paint these. If you're not wanting to go the ultramarine route, just head into Games Workshop, have a look to see what army suits you best. For example, if you want to go Blood Angels, just jump in, grab a little pot of Mephisto in red, and you're good to go. Just costs you a couple of pounds to get that paint, but this gets you started. This is the start of everything you need to get these Combat Patrols painted up. And like I said before, it's good getting it weekly, or monthly if you're buying it subscribed. So you're able to get in, take your time, get the models painted, and it's not going to be an overwhelming challenge for you. So let's have a look to see what's in here. So that's it. So we've got our 3 paints and we've got our brush. So let's have a little look to see what's in there. So it's going to go across everything you're going to need: water pots, starter brushes, paper towels, palette pad. Certainly when you buy that, go on my TikTok. I'll literally show you how to make a wet palette in 2 seconds. I've actually got one here. It's a tub with some tissue, you put some parchment paper in, you wet it. That is pretty much all you do, and you're good to go with a wet palette. Do not invest in them, the models that you're needing in your actual issue Combat Patrol. So it goes through, tells you how to get your watered in your paints, as a typical paint instruction will go. Little story about regarding the Space Marines. Chaplain on a bike, he's coming, I think, issue 19. Same with the Parasite Mortrex, he's in one of the, or she, they're in one of the issues. Desperate Measures. So it's mere going into your actual data cards as this all grows. And there's your mission. So the mission for us today, so it's 3 Infernus Marines taking on 1 Von Ryan's Leaper. So that is the issue that we are looking in today. This is all down to attacks. Each Infernus Marine close combat has 3 attacks. We have 6 dice and we're wounding on 3s because we go by their wound characteristic, which is WS. How many 3s and above? Well, that's 1 fail. So we've got our last attack, 3 attacks. Another fail, 2 fails. So that gives us 7 attacks. And this is us going on to the wounds. So because the strength characteristic of the Infernus Marines is a 4, the Tyranids a toughness of 5, it means we need to get 5 or higher to wound them. That's 1 fail, and because we've got a 7th dice, that's a 2 fails, we have 5 wounds going into this Von Ryan's Leaper. His saving value is 4, there's a 0 AP in the attack, doesn't change that, so it's still 4s. That's 3 fails, the Von Ryan's Leaper, because he's only got 3 wounds, that'll be him gone. So what we'll do is we'll just try that again. Let's see if the Von Ryan's Leaper's got any better luck second time going. Hits on 3s. That's 2 fails. Oh, what's this? What's this going to be? 0 fails there. So we've got 7 attacks. So like before, 5 and above. This time, only 2 successful. And we've got our last one. Still failed, so we've got 2 dice that we save on 4s. Both saved. So what will happen now is we go on to the Von Ryan's Leaper's attack. And he's got an attack, he's 6 attacks that wound on 3s. Will hit on 3s. 1 fail, and because the strength characteristic of the Von Ryan's Leaper's a 5, and the toughness of the Space Marine is a 4, that will wound on 3s. 2 fails. We've got 3 saves. The saving value characteristic, the Space Marine's normally a 3, but because there's an AP -1 to the attack, that goes up to a 4. 1 damage each of the attacks, that's enough to kill a Space Marine and wound another. So now we go back to the Space Marine's turn, same as before. Now we've only got the 6 attacks, so fails on 1s and 2s. Only 1 fail, and now we've got a attack on 5s. To see if we wound. 0 wound, so we're back to the Von Ryan's Leaper's turn, which is 6 attacks on 3s. 1 fail, strength characteristic versus toughness, so this is us hitting on 3s. 3 attacks, Because of the save and throw and the AP -1, these 3 throws go up to 4. 2 hits, 2 successful hits. That's another Space Marine out. Might be the win for the Von Ryan's Leaper. So that's us. We've got our 3 attacks on 3s. 1 fail, rolling on 5s. Both hit. So we've got a save and throw of 4-ups. Both go through. So that takes the Von Ryan's Leaper down to 1 health. But now it's the Von Ryan's Leaper's turn. So the 6 attacks on 3s, 2 attacks on 5s, 2 attacks on 3s, both them make it. And now it's the 4-ups for the Space Marine. 1 fail, so that takes the captain down to 1 health. So it's the captain's turn, 1 health on each of them. So he's got his 3 attacks coming in at 3s. 2 go through, wounds on 5s. 1 goes through, and now this is a save and throw of 4. 1. So that's still the same. That Von Ryan's Leaper gets it. No consuming biomass for this guy. So that's us finished issue 4. Even though it didn't come with any actual units, what you did get is you got some paints to get you started, another mission to continue on to get you to learn, and each week, each issue, we're gradually building this up. So I'll see you guys on the next episode.